welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer will hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we are about ready to start. And he's going to bring this one out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Scott. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Looking for a man, it's Hayes. Release to the back. Comes down, it's Scott. It's a running room. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Each play has a life and history of its own. And you want to talk about two opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
And the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth. Sometimes they get you, sometimes you get them. Nice job by the defense being ready for the next play. Don't worry about the play before where you gave up some yards. Nice job answering and getting the tackle for a loss with the sack.
Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Out wide right, it's Scott. He's dropped.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Working the ground game. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dropping back, it's Childs. He's got it. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on. Past the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He's got enough. At the 35, he's got more. There he goes to the right. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll go back to work on offense. To the air, it's Childs. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. From the gun, looking left. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Under pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Selling the fake. Finds his man. There he goes. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
And the Wildcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Northwestern!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside, it's Scott. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Whip it out to the back on the screen. Crosses the 35. At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
Rolls right. Slings it downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work.
Here we go, ready. Red 54, red 54, go.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up.
He caught it! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Quick give. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
To the air, it's Childs. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. And what a big play here, and the return takes him back inside the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Timeout on the field. Northwestern has called it. That's their second. They're down to one timeout left in the half. Second and long here. Making the adjustment on the play. Second down to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. On the move, he fires. Caught. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, ready. Black 88, Black 88, Q. Ready, go.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you've got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last?
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Drops back, it's Hayes. Still looking to his right. On the run, fires downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice...
Unleashes one deep. And that one's way too far for everybody.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. The run to the left.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, Northwestern. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Third and 6 yards to go. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Dumps it to the back. Right side, it's Scott. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. down and 10. On the move. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He's got it. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And 3rd down is money down. I got to have guys that come up big, and really nice job of understanding where I'm out on the field to make sure I keep that foot in bounds and get the big 1st down.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. They'll take the penalty and move them back. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Off play action on 1st down. Moves to his right. Fires on the move. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Dropping back, it's Childs. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw one first. He'll throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Scott. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Quick give. It's Scott. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Buckeyes coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. Moves them to 7-1 on the year, an awfully good start so far.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Mountain West.
Hauls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Finds his big tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Back open in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. The run inside. It's Scott. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Between the hashes, it's Collins. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. He turns that loose down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Buying time to his right. Throwing on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on 1st down, playing the pass, now forcing a 2nd down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds on 1st down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Absolute shank. Missed it. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds his man, it's Farrell. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he's going to bring this one out. And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Straight ahead, it's Mitchell. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. He wants to go deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to establish the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wide out. Got a man in the middle. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a man, it's Childs. It's complete on the right side. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. We can only imagine more fireworks ahead here in the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the left. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Got the back over the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Northwestern right back to the line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
Man, he almost throws another one. And I tell you what, it's just been one of those days. Sometimes it's not your day, and just turning the ball over like they're a nonprofit, man, just giving it away. This offense has been reckless. It's been careless. They've got to do a better job of being smart with the football.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Great timing on the slant. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the heat. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Northwestern will line up with a 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Escapes the pressure to his right. Touchdown, Wildcats. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Lining up to add another.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They give it back to him. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Williams. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Hits inside, it's Mitchell. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. To the air, it's Hayes. Rush right in his face, and he avoids the sack.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Changing the routes with his receivers. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game. And, Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need one first down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Mitchell. Open space at the 25. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Going to the run, it's Scott. Taken down.
And he got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You can tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them and give yourself an opportunity to win.
And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been